Good morning, guys. In today's video, I am going to be following Natacha Oceane's what I eat in a day. I'm going to do a full day of what she eats. I just woke up. We're starting a little bit late in our day. It's already a little after 10. Did not plan on starting this late, but I already made my bed and everything, and so I think it's time for breakfast. And what she eats for breakfast, at least in this video, is toast with ricotta cheese and grilled bananas and like some berries and honey, I believe. I'm not the biggest ricotta fan, but in her description, because she like literally like tells you all of the ingredients and how to make everything in the description of the video, which is lovely. It makes my life so much easier with trying to replicate your day. But she said you can replace the ricotta with Greek yogurt. So I have some plain Greek yogurt that I'm going to use instead of the ricotta cheese. I've just never been a big fan of ricotta cheese, so that's what we're going to do instead. So we'll go ahead and get started with our breakfast. Okay guys, I have breakfast made. You already saw the finished product. It smells great. My toast is a little more done than what I probably would have liked. But here we go. Here's our first bite. It's actually pretty good. I was a little nervous about the yogurt, but it's really good. It is, I will say, it is a little sweet. I don't know if it might be because I'm maybe put a little bit too much maple syrup on there, but between like the fruits and then like the caramelized banana, it is a little sweet. But nonetheless, it's all good. So I'm gonna finish breakfast. I'll catch up with you guys later. Hey guys, I just finished my lunch. It was like an orzo pasta salad kind of thing. I think that's how you say that, pasta, orzo. I don't know. I didn't even know that pasta existed until I saw this video of Natacha having it for her lunch. I pretty much followed the way she did it, with a few exceptions. I didn't have any grilled peppers. I honestly forgot about that part.
And I also added in some broccoli, and my broccoli and green beans that I used, they weren't fresh, so I actually had to cook them a little bit because they were frozen. But I didn't like cook them like fully, so they still had like a bit of a crunch to them and everything. It's just basically I needed to defrost them essentially. And the other little difference as well is I just clearly was not paying attention, was not using my brain fully when I was buying the tuna, and I bought tuna with vegetable oil in it, or the tuna that was in vegetable oil instead of just in water. So I didn't add that much olive oil to it, since literally my tuna was soaking in vegetable oil this whole time. So there was a little bit of a difference there. It was pretty good. My only thing was the olives and the snap peas. I've always avoided snap peas. I mean, they're okay by themselves, like to eat like one or two of them. But besides that, I'm not the biggest fan of snap peas. And then the olives, I'm like fine with eating olives. I'll eat olives on occasion. I just didn't like the olives mixed in with everything else. So those are the only things that I would change, really. But I think like if I took those two things out, I would have actually liked it a little bit more. And maybe if I also didn't use tuna that was drenched in vegetable oil, because I feel like that may have had like a effect on the taste as well. But besides that, it was pretty good. I will say too, like, it's just weird because it looks a lot like rice, but it's not exactly like rice because it has like a pasta texture to it, so it's like softer than rice. But it messed with my head a little bit. I was like, this looks like rice, but the texture is just not rice. But besides that, it was good. I probably should have actually followed her version fully and added and used 2 cans of tuna, because I felt like there wasn't enough tuna in there. But I had the intention of only making enough for me, myself, and I, but I added way too much. I cooked way too much of the pasta, so I ended up just making more than 1 serving of it. But besides that, it was pretty good, and I would just have to make slight changes and adjustments if I ever eat it again. But like, I wouldn't mind eating it again because, you know, it wasn't super difficult to make or anything, and it was pretty filling as well. So would recommend with a few adjustments. So I will catch you guys later. I just finished my fajitas. They were delicious. I love fajitas. My only thing that I probably would do differently is use flour tortillas instead. I just prefer when it's like just like the soft tortillas, I prefer flour over corn. Personal preference there. I know corn is more authentic, but you know, I am basic sometimes, so and I definitely overstuff my tacos, and I feel like the flour tortillas are able to handle my overstuffing. And then plus I did have very, very small tortillas too, so that obviously probably was probably part of the problem as well. But nonetheless, I think all of the meals were delicious. I didn't get to have a donut like she did in the video, but that's okay. That's, you know, that was just me not having time to go out to get a donut. And then plus I don't really have that many options as to where I can get the donuts. But like I said, nonetheless, I would totally probably do all of the different meals again. With making with making maybe like some small adjustments and stuff. Like I talked about how I would like do like something different with the pasta a little bit. I honestly I would probably try the toast without any maple syrup, because for me personally it was a little sweet, and I'd probably use different bread. I feel like the bread wasn't thick enough for the fruit and yogurt and everything. But I would definitely, like I said, I would definitely do it all again. It was really good. Definitely filling and everything. But that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. You can also comment down below, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can also subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching, guys. Bye!